Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to cut a pencil skirt with slit at the back. Without wasting much of your time, let's get to it. This is 6 yards of Hollandaise fabric. I already cut the blouse from it, so I have 3 yards and 24 inches left after cutting the blouse. So what I will be doing now, I'm going to fold it into two. Guys, I've gone ahead and fold my fabric into two. So what I will be doing now, I will be inputting the measurements, the skirt measurement. I will be putting it. So first of all, I will put the hip line. The hip line of this our skirt is 9. So what I'm going to add bands at the waist side. So I will take 1.5 inch. My measurement is starting from here, from this line. So I will take 1.5 inch off. For that is for the bands. I will mark my 9. I will mark 9. This 9 is our hip line. It's our hip line. This 9 is hip line. So what I did is that I fold this fabric using the hip measurements. The hip divided by 4. The hip divided by 4 plus 2 inches seam allowance. That is what I use to fold this fabric now. So now I will now input the I'm going to mark 18 for the knee. So this is the knee length. The knee length is 18. I will mark it. Why this our gown length is 42. I will take 1.5 up, then I will mark my 42. This is it, 42. I will mark 42. So what I have left is, let me check what I have left. I have 5 left. What I will be doing now, I will be inputting the skirt measurement. The hip measurement is 50. 50 divided by 4. 50 divided by 4 is 12.5 plus 2 inches seam allowance. I will come here. I will add my 12.5 here like this. 12.5 plus my 2 inches seam allowance that I've added already. Then the knee. What I will do here, the hip is 50. 50 divided by 4 is 12.5. I'm going to minus that 12.5. Here, this is the knee line. I'm going to minus 1 inch. Instead of 12.5, I will give her 11.5, minusing 1 inch. 11. This is 11.5. This is the knee side, 11.5 plus my 2 inches allowance. Then I will connect using my ruler. So what I will do now, this knee line that is here, what I put here, I'm still going to put it at the down side, which is 11.5. I will come here and I will mark 11.5 here. 11.5 at the length of the skirt. 11.5. This 11.5, I will just take it down. I will take it down. So the waistline, this is the waist. So the waist is, what is the waist? The waist is 40. 40 divided by 4 is 10. But you know that I'm going to be using elastic on this skirt. I'm going to be using elastic. I will use zip at the waist side. So what I will be doing is that waist that is 40, I'm going to add 6 inches allowance, make it 46. I'm going to add 46 at the waist side so that the elastic will see something to pack. Because if I put exactly 40 as the waist measurement, the skirt will be tight. Because the elastic will not see fabric to pack. But by the time I add 6 inches allowance to it, the elastic will see what to pack. So that 46 now, I'm going to divide it by 4. If I divide 46 by 4, it's going to give me 46 divided by 4. It's going to give me 11.5. So I'll come here. I'll mark my 11.5 here at the skirt side, at the waist side. Instead of 40, instead of 10, I'm adding. Instead of 40, I'm marking 46 so that the elastic will see what to pack. Then I will come here, I will add my 2 inches seam allowance. I'm going to connect it too. I will connect using my ruler. Look at our hip. So what I will be doing now, so the same thing that is here, I will just take it down. This from the knee line. Don't forget that it's 11.5 I put here. So I'll come here. I'll also mark my 11.5 here. I'll mark my 11.5. add 2 inches seam allowance. I will connect it to the down side. 11 and a half here with my 2 inches seam allowance. I will connect using my free hand. So this is the front part of our skirt. This is the front part of us. So what I will be doing now, I will be cutting it up, then I will be cutting the back side of it. I'll fold the back side. This is the front part of it. You put it at the back side. You also fold your back side. You put the front part at the back side. Then you also, so this is the down side. This is the down side of it. So what I did now, I add 3 inches allowance. These 3 inches I will be using to fold my lining in. So this is the waist side. I'm going to add band, 1.5 inches band at the waist side. So now let me cut it down side. Straight skirt is very easy to cut. Very easy. It's the most simplest skirt to cut. This is the waist side. This is the waist. I'll be adding band at the waist side. I'll add band, and I'm also going to add zip. So this is our zip allowance. I add 1.5 inch zip allowance for the back. The back side is going to have a slit. I will slit the back side. It's going to have an opening. The back side is going to have an opening. So I will cut the zip side. So this is it. So the skirt of the length, after pulling it with lining, the length is going to start from here, this place. So I'm now going to open it. Let me see, from here to maybe like 17. It's going to have an opening. From here to this place, I will open it. It has a slit at the back. Then I will now add my zip, add my band. So what I will be doing next, I'll be cutting the lining out. I'll be cutting the lining. See, this is the front part of our skirt. This is the front part of our skirt. And I went ahead and cut the lining. You know the skirt length is 40. So what I did now, I add 3 inches to the skirt. So this 3 inches is what I'm going to use to put the lining inside. So I reduced my lining by 3 inches. I did not cut exactly the skirt. I reduced this lining with 3 inches. So I'm going to use this one that you are seeing here. Is what I will now sew it. I will sew it at the under. When I sew it, I will drag it on the under. I will sew it. When I sew it, I will now pull it. I will now pull it up. So this allowance will now go inside. The same thing I did here is what I'm also going to do at the back side. I'm still going to cut the same lining. I'll cut it at the back. I will do the same thing at the back side. I will now, after joining it, I will now go and put my 1.5 inch band, and I'll fix my band. I'll fix my zip. I will come back and show you the final look of our skirt. Thank you very much. If you are watching this video to this extent, please, my dear friends, subscribe to my channel. This channel is a new channel. Help the channel to grow by liking my videos and subscribe. Thank you very much. Look at our beautiful skirt. We have done sewing the skirt. Look at how beautiful our pencil skirt is. Look at it. Let me explain a little bit for you. What I did is that I put a dart at the front part, and I put 1.5 inch band along 1.5 inch bands. So from this dart line, I put my elastic here and I drag it to the other darts at the back. The same thing I also did here. At this dart line, I put my elastic here and I drag it to the other darts at the back. So I put zip. I also went and put zip. I put hooks. Look at it. I put a skirt hook. At the back. So this is the downside of it. Look at it. I turn it with my line. Look at how beautiful it is. Let me show you inside. This inside the skirt. Look at how beautiful our skirt is. Look at the dart sides. I put that here. So look at it. and I open it. I put slit at the back. From here to this place is 17 lengths. The slit length is 17. Look at it. So I press it with my iron, and I also tack it down. I tack it with about 4 inches gap. I tack it. I went ahead and tack it down. I tack it down with about 4 inches gap. So this is the end of our skirt. Please, my fellow viewers, subscribe to my channel. Help this channel to grow by subscribing and liking my videos. I'll be giving you enough beautiful content. Thank you very much, and may the Lord bless you as you subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.